Hello, pile number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what's your reputation in love from your point of view and their point of view. Now, the there can be your connections from the past, people you've had feelings for. This could even be a specific person. You would have to decipher the message for yourself. Use your intuition, take the message that resonates, ignore what doesn't. Or if this one section doesn't make sense, take the other section and ignore the rest. Okay, so that's the topic. I hope it resonates. It's just a random idea that I had. I don't know how the reading's going to go, so I would appreciate some feedback. Before I start, I want to pull one special card with the help of Moonly. So let's do that first. One tarot card for each pile. So as we enter, this is the app. Actually, let's do an affirmation first. See, this is the affirmation for the day. Whatever difficulties come my way, I have the power to overcome them. Now we move over to the practice section, and I want to pull a card of the day for each pile. Let's see what comes out. So you got the Six of Swords. This is a transition. Oh, it's a reversed position. Okay, successful constructive negotiations which lead to a solution that suit both sides. Such negotiations imply being interested in understanding each other, a desire not only to speak your mind but also to be heard, accept the point of view of the other, and find a common solution. How favorable the card will mostly depend on a person's ability to negotiate skillfully. Signing a contract. Okay, this could be a specific message, but what I'm picking up is some of you could be going through a transition period also, or you could be someone who sometimes struggles with the, let's say, breakups, moving on. The transition phase is something that you struggle with. Maybe you overstay your welcome when it comes to relationships, and also once things don't work out, you find it hard to move on from it. So that's what I'm picking up. I'll see how this card factors into the rest of the reading. I'll remember it. Let's go back and do a spread. 3-card spread. I just feel called to do it. Okay, this is the card you got. For pile number one, we have death. So you could be going through a breakup. That's what I'm picking up. Some of you could have Scorpio placements. Let's pull one. And see, one special thing you can do here is you can go deeper. You can click on the card, you can get the information on it. But also what you can do here is go to this section and pick one. So for example, if you're asking about career, if you're asking about finances, love, relationship, what are you asking about? Let's do love for you. Okay, interpretation is coming out. This is the app Moonly. It's a lunar calendar based app. You can tune into the energies of the moon. You can also draw up your birth chart. They offer a lot of features. Like I showed you the affirmations, now I'm showing you the tarot portion. They offer a lot of features. So if you want to try out the app, I will leave the link down below in the description. Check them out. And I love the tarot feature that they offer. I think it really is bang on. Whenever I've used it for myself, I think it's quite accurate. So let's read the message. Dear Seeker, you stand at a crossroads of transformation. The death card doesn't signify the end but rather a rebirth. Imagine shedding an old skin. The 10 of Cups promises emotional fulfillment ahead like a rainbow after a storm, signaling harmony and joy in relationships. Meanwhile, the 6 of Pentacles whispers of balance in giving and receiving love. You're stepping into a phase where you can generously share your heart, finding happiness that is both earned and deeply satisfying. Embrace the change, the future is bright. So that's a message for you. It's lovely. Just to begin with, this could correspond to your current love situation. Let's start. What's your general reputation in love? Okay, so this is your side, this is other side. I'll add cards as we go along. Here we have, this fell out in reverse, so that's how I've kept it. We have the Lord in reverse. I'll just remember it's reverse. I'll keep it upright. We have cross here, number 36. On this side we have melancholy. We have the Tower. Here we have the North Node, which is Rahu. On this side we have the first house and we have the 7th house. Let's keep it like this so you can see the cards better. Let's keep it like that. Okay, so what am I picking up? On your side, I feel like the way you view yourself in love, you see yourself as someone who compromises, because we have the Lord in reverse. You're someone who would listen to the other side. You also might put your ego aside. This is the card I associate with confidence, ego, self-assuredness. So it's in reverse. So I feel like somewhere you do compromise for your partners. You're willing to listen to their side. First house, seventh house, you try to create a balance between yourself and the relationships, not get completely lost in them. You are a devoted person. You see yourself as someone loyal. This is how you view yourself. Someone who's also, maybe you have high standards, or let's say you're looking for someone specific. Your morals and principles are coming through. So someone who matches your principles, things that you believe in, things that you value, these things are important for you when it comes to relationship, and someone who would compromise for you as well, someone who meets you halfway, right? But you're also someone who's willing to accept people for their flaws. You don't judge them. You're willing to accommodate people. Some of you could have sun in Libra, debilitated sun, I can see that. You're humble, you're grounded. This is how you view yourself, someone compromising, someone open to relationships, and not too self-centered. But how you're coming off to others, or let's say your partners in the past, how they view you, they see you as a person who's a little closed off. They find you hard to read. There's a little bit of confusion. You are definitely fun to be with. Tower tells me you could be the one to walk away, and suddenly, let's say when you decide to walk away from partners, they find it sudden, even though there could have been a lot of things leading up to it, like tension building up for a long time. They see you as a person who's a little extreme, hard to read, a little self-absorbed also, or just like a little down. Melancholy gives me like you're emotionally a little cold or lost. You might find it hard to communicate what you're upset about. So if you get upset, you think, okay, let me just compromise, whereas you come across as resentful and sad. So the partner might not read on it. They might feel like, why is pile number one down? They always seem down, but actually you're upset, you're hurt, and you're resentful. So they struggle with reading you. I think one thing I can pick up here is perhaps better communication, even though you did get here Mercury. See, Mercury communication, number 19. The numbers could be significant. So this came out for you, which I'm surprised by, because here I'm picking up a little bit of lack of communication. Let's see. Number 38, focus, first quarter. And this is kind of like a mirror reflection here. So yes, you are a bit confusing for people to read, especially your partners. You might feel like you're friendly, you compromise, and you might also feel like I'm not the person who's too clingy. I'm living my life. I've got my own friends, I've got my own life. Let's say if you're studying, you're working, you have your own identity. So you try to give space to the partner, whereas the partner could feel like you're a little closed off or you're aloof, and all of a sudden you decide to walk away. There could be a lot of questions on the partner side, trying to understand you, trying to read you. They notice you quite a bit, but somewhere they struggle with making sense of things, making sense of your actions. That's what I'm getting. Here also we are walking away. See, number 27, and then we have melancholy. This is also that message of, okay, should I walk away? Or like you're emotionally closed off. So a lot of people could feel like your partners, they feel like you always have one step out of the door. You don't seem like a person who expresses yourself too well, and they can't really figure out what's wrong with the connection. You have a bit of closed off energy. You also give this energy that I'm going to walk away if you don't meet my needs. So there could be a little bit of fear of, what's that term? Rocking the boat. They might not bring things up. They feel like you're upset. There's like tension brewing underneath the surface. That's what I'm picking up on this side. You're interesting. You're hard to read and cold. little bit closed off. On your side, you see like a person who compromises and firm with your beliefs. I think you do give off that energy that if you don't meet my needs, I'm going to walk away. That I'm picking up on both the sides, but there's this energy of, and also self-study. I think you're kind of like discovering yourself. You've not completely figured out who's your right partner, what's your type, like understanding yourself better. I can see that here. We also have the King of Cups. On this side, we have the Queen of Swords. So it doesn't matter what gender you have. Let's keep it here. Let's keep this one here. You see yourself as someone sensible, mature, grounded, whereas a lot of your partners could see you as someone slightly harsh, cold, aloof, but you're very logical and you're someone who's hard to defeat in conversation. So if the partner brings up something, they know you will not admit your fault, or you would give a logic they cannot defeat. So they might not be openly willing to have discussions with you. There's a fear of, I saw 11:11 on the timer. There's a little fear that the partners could feel from you. Like if you're upset, they don't want to push you or poke you. They don't want to poke the bear. With 2 cards here, I'm getting this message. You could be a little intimidating. Right? On this side, we have the woman holding a coin. Number 42. So you see yourself as a catch. You see yourself as relationship material. You also see yourself as someone grounded and a lot of value to add to people's life. And a little independent energy, definitely I'm picking up here. A person who's happy with their own company. So I think your high standards, the only thing I can pick up here is maybe you confuse the partners, or they feel like you don't communicate. When you communicate, you're a little harsh. They would want softer communication, and they would want more communication instead of you feeling down and out. Share your struggles with them. Maybe you deal everything in your life by yourself. You're more independent that way. Maybe you have avoidant attachment style. So your partners, maybe this melancholy, this isolation, this independence or resentment is not towards them. It's just who you are. You find it hard to connect with people. But it's important to share. I think your partners would want a little bit more of sharing, more of connection, bonding. That's what I'm getting. I don't know how much of this resonates. Let's go over the final cards for advice. And see, you did have the 6 of Swords also. So this could be dealing with the current situation where you're kind of moving on. Maybe you're dealing with the connection where you're kind of on the cusp of walking away. That could also be a situation. But there's a lot of confusion and questions on this side. That's what I'm picking up. Here we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. That could be a case. Another thing I'm getting here is there could be some childhood patterns that affect you. Maybe you were not able to depend too much on your parents. Maybe an absent parent, or maybe parents having a bad relationship made you hyper independent. Or like you're repeating some patterns or something, like some coping mechanism you learned in your childhood. You repeat that in your relationships. Maybe you need to take a look at that. That's what I'm getting. We have here Moon Magic Transformation. We have step out of your comfort zone. North Node. See, North Node is repeating. So this message is important for you. We have it's time to release negativity. Full Moon in Scorpio. So there could be a tendency to overthink, overanalyze. And maybe a little bit of, there could be the situation where if you don't like something in someone, you're willing to walk away very easily. Or you're quick to walk away. Whereas maybe you need to think positive about the person. Even if they have flaws, maybe you need to be more accepting. Transformation, something here needs to change. Your approach towards relationship. I'm not saying specifically about this connection. If there's a current connection that's coming out, it's for you to decide whether it's good for you or you should walk away. But there's a need for a change here. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe this is speaking about how you are very happy with who you are, very content. You feel like you have the right approach, but Spirit is saying that you somewhere stay in your comfort zone and maybe don't work on your own, let's say, flaws or your approach towards love, your patterns in behavior in love and relationships. So it would be nice if you would make certain changes. See, earlier also you got death card. That's why I'm saying Moonli is so good. Why? Because we have transformation here, right? We have transformation and Six of Swords, which is also change, transition. And in the Moonli app, we got death and Six of Swords. Here we have transformation, change. So the same messages came out. See how it's more intuitive. That's why I really like Moonli. It's not like ChatGPT, you're pulling something up in ChatGPT. It never resonates. So yeah, definitely check out Moonli. I will leave all the links down below in the description. There's time for a change, transformation, step out of your comfort zone. It's time to explore new things. Explore different sides of you. Note is new beginnings also. So it's time for a change, fresh start. Release, let go of negativity. Don't overthink the negative things. Your mentality should be more positive. That's something you can work on, pile number 1. Let me know what resonates. I think this is also more of an intuitive reading where you will know which message is for you and what you need to work on. So I hope this resonates and you found the topic interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I would love some feedback. Check out Moonli. And if you want to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. You can join the membership to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today I'm doing what's your reputation in love. I just randomly had this idea to do this reading. I don't know how it's going to go, if it's going to resonate or not. But you have to watch it. Just listening to your intuition, take the message that resonates. The entire reading might not be for you. And obviously it is a general reading. So you have to keep that in mind. Now, the way I've done the reading is your point of view. This is your side. This is their side. Now, what is there? It could be a person that you're dealing with right now, or this could be about a specific person. This could even be, let's say, all of your lovers from the past, your exes or people you've had some sort of, let's say, correspondence. Correspondence sounds like a formal word. Some situationship or some exchange there. Okay, so use your intuition. This could even be one specific person. There could be multiple people's energy coming through. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Also some advice for the end. We'll take a look at that towards the end of the reading. I want to start out by pulling one card from Moonli. This is what I did for pile number 1. Let me just pull up the app for you real quick. I want to pull one tarot card for each pile. And I want it to be different. So once we enter the app, this is what we see. I want to show you the affirmation first. I did it for pile number 1. Whatever difficulties come my way, I have the power to overcome them. Maybe someone needed to hear that. You can use this affirmation also. We go down here, we click at practice. So actually I'm pulling for you a ruin. Let's see what message comes out for you. So it says, I don't know how to pronounce that. It says protection, connection with the divine. Algiz, is it? Contains the power of a great blessing and symbolizes protection. Higher powers make sure that your plans turn out well. This ruin manifests when a person is ready to establish a deep connection with the universe. You can experience the state of a medium, connect with higher meanings, and receive tips from spiritual guides. Planet Earth gives blessings and is a home for all living beings. Ruin Algiz reminds us about the importance of harmonious contact with the earth and nature. Is a powerful guide to deep practices and travel through the world tree. You can read the whole thing if you want to. It's clearly speaking about you're in contact with your spirit guides right now. It's a more intuitive time in your life. I think if you're getting a call to do something, this could even be about your love life. You should go for it. Coming back to the tarot, I want to focus a little bit more on the 3 cards that I pulled today. So pile number 1 got the death card. It also showed up in the reading, the death card. And for pile number 2, we're focusing on the 10 of cups. So see, you got the lucky card here, 10 of cups. You can read the message if you want to. Okay, you're at a crossroads. 10 of cups promises emotional fulfillment ahead. And the 6 of Pentacles whispers of balance in giving and receiving love. You can read the whole thing, but I feel like there's a lucky energy I'm picking up for you, pile number 2. Why? Because you got the 10 of Cups. This is how sometimes I do these readings, where I pull 3 cards and I associate each card with the respective card with the respective pile. So for you got 10 of cups. This is nice. It speaks about wish fulfillment. You also got the wedding card in the advice portion. So let's do the reading. I'll remember the 10 of cups for you and the ruin that came out. Now, one thing I want to say, if you want to check out Moonly, I will leave a link down below in the description. It's a wonderful app. You can see I showed you the affirmation. I showed you how there's a tarot portion you can make use of. You can also put in the information for your birth chart and get your birth chart from them. So it's a wonderful app and it's highly intuitive also. Like I said, death came out for pile number 1, and then it showed in the reading also transformation. So yeah, check them out. It's a wonderful app, and I already like the energy for this specific pile. So let's start with the cards. We have here frivolity. On this side we have the priest. We have here bouquet, number 9. We have here number 34, fish with this umbrella. Let's add, should I add more? Okay, let's add more. Here we have Virgo, here we have Capricorn. I love the cards on these. Number 6, number 10, persistence, clearing. Nice. And these came out. See, you had the pile selection portion with the moon, and here we have Leo. So let's go over these cards. What I'm picking up, you think of yourself as a very easygoing person in relationships. You're someone you might find it easy to move on from people. This is why I didn't feel like using the 6 of Swords. That also came out for the card of the day for your pile. Why? Because I just didn't connect with it for this pile. And 6 of Swords is that energy of transition. It was in reverse for you. I feel like you're someone who is really good with moving on. You know your worth, you're easygoing, and you also listen to your emotions quite well. You're the sort of person to have a glow up right after a breakup, or you're going through a time in your life where you're glowing up. You're feeling very good about yourself. There's this energy of feeling good, good times, good energy, connection with self. We have Virgo with clearing. See, she's using some sage to clear out the energy of the home, room, environment. We have flowers here, we see plants here, we see the butterfly. Everything is like connecting. It's all about nature, being in contact with nature, being in connection with your own self, your own nature. And butterfly speaks about, again, transformation and also that energy of glow up. I'm getting that very strongly. So you're in a place, pile number 2, in your life where you're making better decisions. You're also feeling like, you know what, there's been a revamp in my love life where I know what I'm looking for. I tell the wrong person no, and with the right person I'm open to have an exchange. That's the energy I'm picking up. Like a glow up, a sparkle, a glow around you. Clearing old negative energy, moving on from the past connections, heartbreaks. And moon is also following your heart. It's being a little moody also. So sometimes if you're in your feels, you feel that feeling, you cry, but you let it go. And other times you make yourself feel happy. So this is nice energy. This is how you view yourself in terms of love. Now, the partners or a specific person, they do see a romantic side to you with Leo coming out. They also see you're a little protective. People have to work hard to gain your attention, attraction, your love. Capricorn is that sign that we connect with, putting in work, hard work basically. See, right here it also says persistence. Some of you could have Sun in Capricorn or Sun in the 10th house. Okay, or Jupiter in Capricorn. Anyway, what am I picking up here? A little bit closed off with umbrella. It's like they have to earn your affection and you don't show your vulnerabilities right off the bat. This is how people view you. They could also see you as someone doing well in your life. With fish, we connected with abundance. Abundant person. Priest also, see, a little maybe they see you as someone more conventional, more orthodox or conservative. Or this is speaking about how you're very looking for a very specific kind of a person and you don't budge from your principles. Let's say maybe you're religious. So a lot of people might think, okay, this person will only date someone from their own religion or someone who matches their mentality. That's what I'm picking up. With priest, this is also maybe, I'm not saying serious, but wise, hardworking, very particular about things. You're also someone who's not like lost in your thoughts, not too, that spiritual woo-woo kind. You're very grounded as a person, because we also have a lot of earth energy. Like I said, there's a lot of nature sort of imagery, and then Virgo is 6th house, Capricorn is 10th house. These houses are connected with earth sign. So this shows a person who's grounded, materially doing well, like focused on career, focused on money, making tangible efforts in their life to get improve. And persistence, we also see the mountain. See, this is what I wanted to show. With mountain always represents a tough challenge. So a lot of people feel like it's a tough challenge to get close to pile number 2. You could be someone who doesn't go out on too many dates. Maybe you play hard to get. A lot of people know that they will have to put in work for you to get you, and then to maintain the relationship. You're also a little closed off, but fun. Always a fun time. Confident, enigmatic, someone attractive, fun to be around, especially to hang out with. And you have a bit of a romantic side also. So there's a duality here with this conventional conservative side, but also this romantic fun side. You have both. See here, this is perfect. When I was pulling the cards for pile number 1, I picked up on energy. With pile number 2, I did not. So I thought, when I'm doing the reading, I'll get it. So now I'm connecting with this particular pile. And see right here, number 16, patience. This is the winter time. It shows again like you're a little cold to begin with. You don't show your emotional side easy. And patience also speaks about how the person would have to put in effort for you. This is your reputation when it comes to other people. They have to put in work. And see, this also matches. We have Sun here and we have Leo here. Person with high standards. Person who will not compromise on their needs. Will not compromise, let's say, on their self-respect. If this person mistreats you, they disrespect you, you will go away. You will walk away. See here, we have water. And usually we don't see water in the sun imagery in tarot card. We don't see water imagery, but here we see the person traveling in a boat. This shows that the ground is not fixed or rigid. Person will walk away. Wherever the applause is, wherever the respect is, this is where you will go. So you're not the sort of person to compromise, and you have a big personality. You're confident, and you can get anyone that you want. There is this strong confidence I'm getting here. On your side, we have Angel of Love, number 49. So you have that romantic side. See that lover energy is repeating. The interesting thing today, this is the only pile where I feel like both the sides are kind of matching. The other 2 piles, it was a little mismatch. You're quite self-aware, and you also project yourself well. So how you want to be perceived is how you project yourself. So good job there, pile number 2. We have Page of Swords. So you're someone who's willing to learn. You're also a little, seductive in your approach towards your partners. You like to be interesting. You keep things interesting. You're a little mysterious. You learn from them. You're open to change. You're open to their feedback. So you see yourself as a little more compromising, whereas the partners might feel like you have high standards and they have to be the one to compromise. That's what I'm getting. Let's look at the advice. We have wedding here. This situation involves marriage. Maybe for some of you, you could be dating a person you'll end up marrying, or you're the sort of person to always date to get married. And people pick up on it. And maybe also Spirit is saying you're picky because you're looking for a partner for life. And that should be your approach in love. We have Moonlight, Enchanted. You create a very enchanted sort of an image, and you should always look for that romantic vibe in your partner. Something that is for the long term. Something that excites you. Someone who intrigues you. It has to be romantic. That's what I'm getting. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Someone could have moon in Aquarius. Maybe you're dealing with someone like that. We have meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. By the way, new moon is just coming up. So if anyone wants to do any rituals, you can also make use of Moonly for that. But yeah, I don't know why I'm just 2 cards with new moon, and new moon is just around the corner. So maybe doing some spells if you're into that, or setting an intention to invite your future spouse into your life. You can do that. And also think deeply what is the sort of partner you want to manifest in your life. Meditate and contemplate. Maybe you can write down a list of qualities, and then that person will materialize in your life. You could be good with manifestation also, because you have earth and grounded energy. These people tend to manifest good results, especially material results. For example, with money, success, tangible things, and a person in your life, you would be good with that. And bring love into the situation tells me that the romantic side that you have, you should show it more. Be more expressive in terms of love when it comes to your partnerships. Maybe you're a little, I don't know, maybe this will resonate with someone, maybe it won't resonate with every person watching this. Don't mind the background noises. But bring love into the situation tells me you need to show your romantic side a little bit more. And we see the pouring of this what do you call it, jug? I don't know. But this pot, Aquarius symbol, right? So this is about pouring your heart out, pouring your emotions, showing your emotional side. You need to do a little bit more of that. And here also we see the water sign of Pisces. That is also connected with emotions and give and take. See, there needs to be an exchange, equal exchange in terms of emotions and emotionally being available. So that's the advice for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Check out Moonly. I will leave all the links down below. And if you want to book a reading with me, those links will also be there. If you want to support the channel, you can join the membership, leave some feedback, engage with the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today I'm doing what's your reputation in love. I'm doing it from the point of view, your point of view and others' point of view. Others would be, perhaps I'm channeling a specific person for you. This could be a person from the past. This could be a collective energy from the people you've shared romantic feelings with. So take it as it resonates. You will have to use your intuition in figuring out who the message is from on this side. This is for your energy. This is for the others. And this is for advice. We'll take a look at that towards the end of the reading. I want to start out by showing you a card that I pulled from Moonly. I pulled 1 card each for each pile. Let me just show that real quick. What card came out for you, pile number 3? So when you enter the app, this is what you see. You get some advice and different activities you can do. I want to firstly start by affirmation, because I showed that in the other piles also. We have whatever difficulties come my way, I have the power to overcome them. Maybe someone needs to use this affirmation. Now we go down to practice, to go to the tarot cards. This is the spread that came out, and it's kind of in line with the 3 piles today. Death with transformation coming out for pile number 1, 10 of cups with pile number 2. It was matching their reading. For you, we have the 6 of pentacles, if you can see right here. But I want to show you the message also that came out. So what you can do with Moonly is, you come to the practice section, you click on tarot, you can do a 3 card spread, and they give you options for interpretation. So you can go with love, relationships, career, finances, situation, spirituality, whatever topic you have in mind, they give you the insight based on that. So I pulled for love. This is the message you got. Dear seeker, you stand at a crossroads of transformation. The death card doesn't signify the end, but rather a rebirth. Imagine shedding an old skin. The 10 of cups promises emotional fulfillment ahead, like a rainbow after a storm, signaling harmony and joy in relationships. Meanwhile, the 6 of pentacles whispers of balance in giving and receiving love. You're stepping into a phase where you can generously share your heart, finding happiness that is both earned and deeply satisfying. Embrace the change, the future is bright. For you, it's about balance and a equal give and take, because 6 of pentacles about creating balance in giving and receiving. This is your message. You can also pull a card of the day here. Sorry, I clicked on. See, you can get a little bit. So you can also pull the card of the day here. 6 of swords came out in reverse. Then you can learn the meanings of the cards also. We have runes, I don't know how to pronounce that. This is what came out. Protection, connection with the divine. So this is a small section of tarot and runes you can make use of on the app. It's beautiful, it's intuitive, and it's very much in line with the reading I'm doing today. All the cards match with the 3 specific piles, and you can get the interpretation also here. So check out Moonly. They offer other features also, as you can see in the app. You can check it out. I will leave all the links down below in the description. It's a wonderful app. Definitely make use of it. So let's start. On this side, we have Prison. On this side, we have Surprise. Here we have Book, number 26. Here we have number 8, Coffin. See, transformation, energy, death, that we picked up with Moonly. We have 12th house. This is so on point because we have Prison, which I connect with 12th house, and you do have 12th house coming out again. And Sun, this I showed in the pile selection portion. Some of you could have Sun in 12th, obviously. We have here on this side 11th house. Should I add more? Maybe we'll add more as we go along. Let me just put them down here. So this is your perspective on what you're like in love, in relationships. This is the people who are dealing with you in love, their perspective on you. So what am I picking up? Pile number 3, I can see a little bit of difficulty in your love life. You're feeling trapped. Perhaps you're stuck in a relationship that's not good for you. Prison can speak about being stuck. You cannot get out. So you're dealing with a difficult person, difficult relationship, or you're in a situationship where you can't seem to get out. Don't mind my noisy neighbors. Some of you could have maybe Gemini 12th house, so that would make your Cancer ascendant. Anyway, point is, what am I seeing here? You're stuck, you're stagnant, you're unhappy, you're not in a good place in your love life. That's what I'm picking up. Sun in 12th. This could be coming through because of maybe some father, what do you call it? Daddy issues? Father issues? I don't know. I think it's called daddy issues from the childhood. But anyway, what am I picking up basically? This is the interpretation. Sun is missing. The father is missing in life, or what it really is speaking about, low self-esteem, confidence issues. Also struggling with making choices where you can't decide, you can't make a firm decision. And even if you decide, you don't follow through with it. You could also be in a difficult situation because of a partner, a spouse. You're stuck with them. You cannot walk out on them. Or you're stuck in a relationship or situationship where you have feelings for someone. You cannot seem to move on. Even if the person has walked out of your life, or you've broken up, you moved on, you're still kind of stuck in that space, in that energy. That's what I'm getting. You could be dealing with this. This could be even like turning into maybe a private reading here for some of you. But if that's not the case, my interpretation for these cards in relationship is you can be a little headless when it comes to your relationships. You lack a little bit of self-esteem. You might not speak up for yourself. And you could have anxious attachment. I can see that, where there's always a fear of person walking out on you. There could be trust issues. There could be this energy of, I'm not able to be myself. I have to be nice. I have to be my nicer version. Or I find it hard to speak on my needs and desires. Let's say you struggle with stating your needs. You're like, don't do this. I don't like it. You're afraid that the person will walk out on you. So you don't speak your mind. Or there could be a little bit of the self-esteem issue. Some issue that you're dealing with when it comes to love life. You're not able to be yourself. You're not able to be authentic and be completely honest. And you're definitely stuck in some sort of a situation, hoping that things would change. And you're not in a good mindset right now. That's one thing I can say for sure. This could even be coming through with negative self-talk. If you're single, you're not dealing with anyone, I can see a lot of negative self-talk where you're giving up on love. You're like, love is not for me. I feel like a lot of people might not pick this pile because this energy is of that person who would not even click on a love reading. That's what I'm getting. On this side, how people perceive you, people who deal with you, they see you as a surprising person. What they see is not what they get. You're someone who's very different than your first impression. So maybe you should not be watching first impression readings or not taking those messages to heart, because the way people perceive you in long run is different. You should watch readings like first impression versus how the person views you now. That's more relevant for you. You are someone where you educate people, you bring a lot of new information to people, or you show a different side to your personality. You are someone very interesting, and the more people spend time with you, the more they're surprised by you. There's this energy of surprise, shock, because we do have surprise here, but it's just that energy of excitement, something new, something unexpected. Self-study also, right? With this book, it's like people are studying you. The more they talk to you, the more they know about you. They open this doorway of new information on you. You're also someone, the way you lead, you might be someone, if you introduce yourself, the way you introduce yourself, there could be a little bit of lack of self-awareness also on your part, where people view you in a different light, you view yourself in a different light. That's what I'm getting. People are surprised by you. They also see you as a friend, like you make a good friend, or you're very social, you're exciting, you're fun to spend time with. So people perceive you in a good light, whereas you're perceiving yourself and love and relationships in a very negative light. Pile number 1 was also a little bit of mismatch, and you are also a little bit of mismatch. Pile number 2 was both the sides, it was the same message. That's what I'm seeing. Here we have waning crescent, rest. 43, see, you're taking a rest from love and relationships. You're not that invested. You've kind of given up on it. You're in a negative headspace. I can see that you're taking some time off, resting. Even this image is very much like the 12th house. 12th house is isolation, being lonely, being by yourself, independent, being stuck in something like prison also. So all these significations are similar. We also have here number 13, financial constraints. Maybe work or career is more important to you right now, or you're focusing more on your money situation. You're struggling with money. This can also speak about a lack of that scarcity mindset that you're dealing with. You need to fix this. You're someone who could be in a very negative mindset right now. So maybe dealing with finances, but also what is that coming through? Sorry about the background noises, but it's speaking about the root cause. Root cause is scarcity mindset. You need to change your mindset. You are someone, pile number 3, who can really benefit from doing a course on manifestation, or watching manifestation videos on YouTube, like law of assumption. That could really help you. I also offer a manifestation course. If someone is interested, you can go to my shop section. It's listed down in the description. If not, it's fine. You can watch some content on YouTube also. We have on this side number 39, waxing gibbous, reflection. So people reflect on you, the things that you say, they stay with the people. There's something here about you where people would always look back on the connection they shared with you. And people can learn a lot from you as well. They see a little bit of themselves in you. And there's this energy of missing, nostalgia with you for sure. I'm picking up here. We have 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. I saw 11 on the timer, number 38 here. So they see you as a very romantic person. See, the green color is repeating. The dress here, and then the green chakra here. So even pink is very romantic sort of a color in my opinion. See here, the pink is also there. So a lot of the people that deal with you, they see the romantic side in you. They see you're a romantic, pile number 3, but somewhere you're struggling, you're not open to it, or you're dealing with other issues. But they see you as a very generous lover, like you would make a great partner, and you have a big heart. The heart chakra is highlighted. You're very romantic, you're very fun. If you love someone, you would give them everything. We have here 4 of cups. This also shows a person who's, see, again, on this side also I'm getting this energy like you're not into love. You're not impressed, you're not dating, you're not looking to date. You're the sort of person to reject a lot of people. 4 of cups is the energy of rejection, not being interested. Don't waste my time. It's kind of like that closed off energy is coming through on both the sides. But you do come across as a person who's not easily impressed. And you're the sort of person to just say no, 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 no. Even if you like someone, you might reject them. You might come across as a person who runs away from love. There's something here that you can work on, pile number 3. I can clearly see a bit of distress, frustration, and also maybe it's a bit of friend zoning with 11th house because it's the house of friendship. So you might show interest in someone, but if they start flirting back, you friend zone them. Or if you don't like someone, they say you're interested, but then you get stuck in the friend zone one way or another. I'm just getting this energy that pile number 3, there's a little bit of mismatch in your needs, what you want, your needs and your wants, I guess. You need love, but you're focusing a little bit more on other areas in your life, and you fail to somewhere communicate and express your needs in terms of love. A lot of people could be interested in you. A lot of people also feel rejected by you. And people like you, they see you in a good light. Their perspective of you is widely different than how you see yourself. We also have here Magician and the Mirror, 53. So you're a little bit hot and cold. You change your mind frequently, but you like someone, the next day you don't like them. You have a bit of this variability, or this you could have moon prominent in your chart, moon in the 1st, moon in the 7th, maybe moon in the 5th also. That usually makes a person change their mind frequently in terms of love, in matters of love. So you're a little it's tough to judge where you're coming from. It's like hard to make up your mind. We have Devil also, so you might be coming off of like a bad relationships or a bad situation. So you kind of like, everyone is a cheater, everyone is a liar. So there could be a negative mindset towards love, or you feel like everyone's looking for a physical connection because Devil is connected with that, sexual energy. So you might feel like, what, I'm not looking for that, I'm looking for bonding and someone who understands me, someone who is compatible with me, because Sun is the soul. You're looking for a soul connection, you're looking for a soulmate, you're not looking for a friends with benefit or something like that. Physical connection you're not looking for. So you're viewing a lot of people as being dramatic, or there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of, it's not real, it's not genuine connection. So you might have a lot of negative patterns. You might also be attracting these people into your life because you have a negative mindset towards love, and you could be coming off of a bad relationship as well. That's why you're in this energy. Maybe you're in this energy of purging, taking a little bit more time for yourself, other areas of your life. That's why you're closed off. That's fine, that's a natural thing to do, whereas others feel rejected by you. Let's see what's for advice. You got finances and career. See, this message coming out with this card clearly shows you have other priorities also, and you're looking for a partner who can add value in your life. You don't want to date down. Maybe you dated down in the past and it was not a good time, something like that, and you also maybe are looking for a provider. That could also be the energy I'm getting here. But scarcity mindset is affecting you deeply. You should work on that for sure. We have ring around the moon, protection. See, this is matching with the messages I was giving you from Muli. Why? Because the ruin that came out with Muli was about protection also. So maybe you need to protect your energy a little bit from the negative people right now, and maybe it's the right decision to walk away from love for the time being. But you need to protect yourself better, have better boundaries, say no to the wrong people. Also, don't let people take advantage of you. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So let's say if one relationship didn't work out, don't let it affect your ability to connect with new people in your life. And also look at the bigger picture. Could be something that you're already doing where you're not just focused on love, you're focused on other areas of your life. That's also fine. With this card, I do get this energy of divine timing also when it comes to love. So things will work out at the right time. When the partner is meant to enter your life, they will come in when you least expect it. That's a message I'm getting here. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. You could be also someone, I'm getting this message, maybe you have a child and kids are involved, maybe parents are involved, or some family members are involved. So you have to be very careful with picking the partner because it affects other people in your life as well. So that could be a message. So I think you're looking for a person that can support your family members or support other things. For example, maybe you have a business, that's your baby. So something here is speaking about your loved ones also matter. they factor in the decision of love. So that could be a thing here. So always also think about them when you decide on a partner. This was a reading for you, pile number 3. I hope it resonated. It was slightly different. I'm not sure how it went for you. I would appreciate some feedback in the comments. Check out Moonly. I will leave all the links down below in the description. Really appreciate you guys watching till the end. If anyone's listening, I would really appreciate if you would engage with the video, support the channel. You can join the membership by doing you can do that by joining the membership. If you want to book a reading with me, everything will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.